I'd like to see this day as the day to embrace my culture as well, because it's a beautiful tradition and deserves more global recognition. Hi, my name is Wu Yang, although everyone calls me Krystal here. And today I'm going to introduce you my year, which is the Chinese New Year. Chinese New Year is the day that usually happens in the middle of February, depends on lunar calendar. It's one of the most important festivals in China, celebrated by millions of people out there. This date carries a lot of weight for me as a young Chinese woman, especially now I'm out here living in the Netherlands. I haven't been able to travel back in 2 years. So this date is so important because I know I can finally go back to my home and see my family again. It's a beautiful tradition and deserves more global recognition. It's more complicated than you think. It's the day we first begin with planning everything. So usually my mom is the host of the annual dinner, which means my family got to take care of everyone else's taste. So we will make dinner together, we will buy grocery together, and we will put on these lanterns and the red couplets. So this is the paper cut lantern I purchased online, and there's a character which we call Fu. There's no literal translation into English, but what I can say is the letter Fu means best wishes, the best luck of the year. And once it's reaching 12, the 4 of us will gather together and count from 10 to 0 to welcome New Year. It's so important that we would say you cross over the old year and you welcome the new year. If you are from Hong Kong, they would have wonderful live show when it was allowed. So for me, the next day, the day of Chinese New Year when I wake up, it usually was around 10 or 11, because that was the only day that my mom would allow me to sleep that late. The happiest memory I had when I was a child was the moment I received a lot of lucky money from my uncles and aunties. It's a moment that all of our kids would love, because that means we finally owe something, and we finally can use this money to buy something we would wish for. The lucky money is the tradition usually only the older people give to the youngest. Now I myself is an aunt, which means for every Chinese New Year, I would prepare something like a red pocket, where I put some money inside as a lucky money, and I will give it to my nephew, wish him Happy New Year, and maybe the best for the next New Year at school. These are my experiences. What is your experience?